Everybody, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi, is my mic on? Yeah, it is. Welcome. Violet, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Go left and all the way down the hallway until you see a yellow door. There you will find the bone room. What's the bone room, you ask? The room where I throw bones at ya. No bones here, you fossil heathen. But also, it would be cool if I found a bone room, because that would be another more for the directory, which I am trying to complete now. Blake Ritzka, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Found the Sans room instead and had a bad time. Yeesh, I would not want to have a bad time with Sans anymore. That was once and enough. Ritzes, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. It's your house. Find your own dang way or remodel it to be easier to navigate, but I can't. I don't know how to do that. You have to help me. You have to. You have to. You have to help me. This is what you signed up for. Look and welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Wait, did I say hello, Ritzes, or did I just reply to your comment? Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Logan, to be honest, I kind of needed. This has been a rough weekend. You seem to be having a real bad time recently. I do think that you've been talking about having a bad time recently, and I am really sorry. I really hope that whatever the not exactly dry spell, but bad spell, I hope whatever bad spell has gotten a hold of you really lets go soon. There's not much I can do from here other than try to provide an escape, but that I will. I will try to provide an escape, and encouraging words, and my best wishes, and I'll send you my energies, and I'll send some good vibes. Finish the game today? I technically finished already. Leo, I swear, I finished the game already. Technically, the mansion is mine now. However, there are things that I still haven't figured out. There are mysteries to be solved. There are books that I ordered that are in the library whenever I spawn the library. There are letters that are waiting for me in the mailroom. There are freezers that we still haven't unfrozen. There are red letters that we still haven't found. And more. There are rooms that we have never spawned. So I want to keep going. There's a lot of things to solve still, even if I've inherited the house already. Nimby, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Officer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. The real game starts now, apparently. I think it's like the post game, like the we're trying to finish up things that are like extra bonuses, but I really want to figure out at least a few of these things before I consider the game done for my streams. I feel like the thumbnail needs a little tongue peek now. Not every picture needs a tongue peek. It's okay. Mongoose, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Burrito, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Stop the house. Sorry, you're out of steps. Ellie, I own you. Which is kind of true, but I think the steps are supposed to be like, oh, you're tired. You need to sleep. Someone is an hippie boy. And honestly, mood. When am I not an hippie boy? Alex, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. Also Leo, hi, because I don't think I said hello properly. Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Internet Mouse, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Rodrigo, bienvenido, ¿cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día. No llegaste tarde, ni siquiera empezamos. Y aparte nadie se tiene que disculpar por llegar tarde, porque esto no es un trabajo, así que no hace falta. No hace falta. Defrosting my fridge. The house is a total mess. Also, no cold beverages in the heat. Oh no! Oh no! Ooh. The heat and cold beverages are kind of like a must. Hope everyone is doing alright. I'm not, sadly. I'm really sorry to hear that. Damn, my chat seems to be going through a bad spell right now. Except those who are like traveling and stuff. That's really cool. I really hope whatever is going on, Internet Mouse, that it gets solved. I really hope that whatever it is, that it gets, that it stops being bad really soon. Finally joined in for the Discord. Gotta catch up on the rules and stuff still and get a feel for how to talk in there. Be chill about it, cause like it's mostly I wouldn't say that it's empty, but it's very low, like low pressure, kind of like people will answer things 5 days later. I will answer things 5 days later. It's not a like high velocity Discord. It's just like it's just like we'll comment on the stuff that others dropped whenever. Permanent tongue peak model when? Never, but you can have this. Just for a little while. Just for a little bit. I hope it's not this kind of post-game like story mode from 10 to 30 hours, post-game 400, or until you get tired hours. So the thing is that I feel like, and I may be wrong about this, but I feel like whatever I'm missing is mostly dependent on my RNG being good. In fact, you may have noticed that I didn't start with my hand cam today, and that's because I don't really have anything that I have written in the journal since the last time, because the last time we got to room 46. We finished the November calendar, but now, until I spawn the right things, I have no new information. Like, it's all about spawning new rooms that might be giving you new information, spawning new saves, or rather opening the saves, combining the right rooms together. Like, I have not gotten anything new that I didn't already know. Except for the curse thing, but that we're still trying to figure out. The whole curses and blessings things. I can't believe it's your birthday this week. Holy moly, Ellie, happy birthday week. Thank you! It's on Thursday? Thursday, right? Let me look at the calendar. I've been looking at the calendar so much and I still cannot remember when things happen. Yes, it is on Thursday. Yes. It does fall on Thursday, which I set up as a not stream day because I'm gonna stream on Saturday. It's gonna be an endurance. And also, I probably will meet with my family to have like a little on-the-day birthday meal kind of situation. Because I'm pushing my real life celebration way forward so that I can focus on the VTuber activities, birthday stuff first. Ellie, are you gonna meet with your friends and family for your birthday? No, I'm a VTuber. I have to do birthday activities. But no, I'm gonna celebrate it later with like real life friends and family. It's just gonna take like an extra week or so. I'm feeling ill. I almost had the need to throw up. So 2 things about that. 1, do keep a bucket with you. It's fine to throw up. It's your body like doing what it needs to do. But you know, you wanna save yourself the trouble of cleanup later. But also, anything that you know that is good for your nausea, if that is turning the screen off and resting your eyes, don't hesitate to do that. You are the most important thing here. When you feel bad, everything else has to take a back seat, and I hope that you feel better. What helps me with nausea, the very few times that I have it, is eating, but that's because I normally get nausea from hunger and not from like the opposite of like food sitting badly on me. So you know yourself better. Just I hope that you feel better soon, and don't hesitate to do whatever you need to do to feel better. Okay, I feel like I'm spending a lot of time here. I want to get started at the game. We need to do a lot of runs. We need to push that RNG. So, let me read the chat real fast. My serious blunders trying to make lunch today don't seem so bad. Why? Huh? Ellie, don't be sad for being late. You're not allowed to feel guilt. Anger, happiness, or get tired. Go back to my shop. Mom called. What did I miss? Your hello, probably. Hello, Retouch. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that. Forgot I can do this. Yeah, I can. That's a long tongue right there. Yeah, I'm part snake after all. Have you tried hypnotizing the house? Maybe it will help. I don't think it will help. I don't think it will help. Rest and fluids never fails. Take it easy. Yeah, rest and fluids. She should let me for real, for real. When is your birthday? Yeah. I have too many things in my head. I cannot keep just such a petty information as my birthday. I cannot keep that kind of information in my brain. My brain is being used for other information. Happy birthday week, Ellen, because I'm not able to wish it on Thursday. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream on Thursday, so... But thank you! Is it okay if I ask for your birthday? Will it be... Will the marshmallows be available on YouTube so we can send you heartwarming messages? Fuck, I forgot to link the... marshmallows. I need to be reminded later, or I'm gonna write it down for myself. Ellie, link the marshmallow thing. Guys, I'm so bad at this being a VTuber thing. I need a manager. I forgot to fucking link it. Are you kidding? It's my birthday. It's the busiest workday of the year. Kinda. Logan, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you having a good day. Welcome. Something came up right before I asked. I'm sure to vote the part of the set so I missed. Yeah, I talked to you a little bit. So happy birthday. Thank you. Are there plans to upload Friday stream or make it otherwise available? No, because it's... Maybe I could upload it, but I'm scared of it because like the entire idea of that stream is for my birthday I want to give myself the gift of streaming bullets per minute with custom songs. Problem is those custom songs are a copyright minefield. Like my stream, if I stream it live, I could get my channel deleted while I'm live. Like that much of a copyright risk. Copy strike, copy claim, copy everything risk. And if I uploaded it, it would be equally as risky. I think I could research it, but there's very little chance that I'll be willing to put it at risk in that sense. Next, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You're a snake? Yeah. Surprising, is it not? Is it not, Leo? After 200 of them is like, really? Again? I'm just too busy for it, man. I'm just too busy for it. Is it already running over the capacity in my brain? Yeah, totally. 100%. 100%. Lydia, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hi. That's important because I have a friend who might be writing a very, very special birthday letter for you. I forgot to link it. I'm so sorry. That's a big no-no. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it on Discord. It's gonna be me like playing to K-pop the entire day and a couple of normal pop songs. Suppose you could record yourself and just put it on Google Drive or something. Maybe I have to figure it out because I don't think that I've been ever successful at recording like Discord output in OBS. I don't know. We're close to the day, so I'm not sure I'm gonna figure it out. I hate copyright law so much. One day I might stop being dumber than a... What? Oh, one day it might stop being dumber than a brain-dead frog. Yeah, honestly, it's such a fucked up system, to be honest. Not just I'll get Discord working before Friday. I do recommend it because it's like it's very fun and chill in there. Like we do have memes and stuff that doesn't make it anywhere else. But I also don't want to push anyone if they are not comfortable with Discord. Thank you for confirming that K-pop is not normal. The thing is that like K-pop is super aggressive with copyright, and I do have most of my BPM songs are K-pop, and it's so aggressive with copyright that I don't want to risk it. It's too much of a risk, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna get started. Friday arrives, Discord goes down worldwide. Don't you dare. Don't you do that to me. Why are you jinxing me like that? You hate me. Oh my god, you hate me. Okay, so this is day 26. Wait. This is day 26, which means... This is day... It's December the 2nd. It is December the 2nd. Not that that matters anymore, but just in case I'm writing everything down, bro. Just in case I am writing everything. I didn't forget anything this time, right? The music is fine. The sound is okay, right? Right? I think. I have a boomer so I hate using Discord, but I'll use it when and where I have to. I find that Discord is like one of my favorite places on the internet right now, because most of the internet has been shitified so much faster. And although Discord isn't shitifying, because Discord is so much community oriented, like it's the community itself that makes it more worthwhile to me. By the way, you know, something that I noticed as I was like loading the game and everything is that the symbol for Blue Prince, that symbol is first of all a pen tip, like a fountain pen tip. So it's like how Marion is a writer, you know, stuff like that. And it has those 3 circles that we have in the grotto that we only have 1 of, and we need to find the other 2. Did anyone catch that? Did anyone catch that? Still doesn't beat me putting Electro Swing into a Robo Beat. I should consider Electro Swing, because one of the things I'm trying to make it to the oh fuck, I'm still cursed. I forgot that I'm cursed. There's not much of a point in trying in this run. We're still going to, but oh. I 100% forgot that we had that. Why did we have this? Why did we have this? This run is so cursed anyway, so... Because I forgot that we still have a curse going on for 1 more day, so this first run is whatever. But yeah, I should consider Electro Swing, because the thing about bullets per minute and other games that are rhythm based is you need a song that will be consistent in its BPM. I think I want that to... And I think I want to go check. Listen, this is already kind of a wasted run. I think I want to go check if the money that I spread last time here is still here, or if it disappears every time. Okay. Oh, there's already 5 because I already did 1 quest room. Okay. So it doesn't keep. Oh, but why would it keep it if I took all of that money last time? That's a stupid idea of me. That was very silly of me. I forgot that I had taken the entirety of the... coins last time. I literally don't understand how someone doing a free karaoke cover loses the artist any money at all. It doesn't. Copyright law is just that fucking stupid. It's just that fucking dumb. And to be honest, like... Yeah. It is partly the reason, like, as a content creator, you don't get to do things that you would normally want to do. Like, for example, play rhythm games with custom songs. I need to go to work. Goodbye, Leo. Thank you for being here for a while. I don't hate you. I just thought that the universe hates you sometimes. Overzealous copyright practices tend to get me to go sailing. I think copyright and like being overly protectionist of creative endeavors tends to do more harm than good. As a musical theater girly, because I am a musical theater girly, one of the biggest examples is like how Broadway shits their pants at the idea that some people are recording the shows, right? Like there's it's completely 100% fucking illegal. But there's recordings of Broadway shows available on the internet that are quite easy to find, even on YouTube. And it's very illegal. The Broadway shits their pants every time. But let me tell you, the amount of Broadway shows that never would have become popular at all whatsoever, not even close to becoming popular if it wasn't for these recordings, illegal recordings. Let me tell you, the amount of people that would very, very voluntarily buy official recordings of Broadway shows, no matter how expensive they were, and obviously with a certain caveat, like if it was as expensive as getting a ticket, obviously you wouldn't buy it. But if it was like any amount of decently, if it was like a AAA game, AAA video game price, so many people would be willing to pay for that. I would be willing to save for that. But instead, they're just like, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and do security right away. It's like a very good room to have early. And we're going to do lab right away as well. Because experiments. But yeah, copyright, so being super protective with copyright is like, sometimes the publicity would actually be more beneficial to you than trying to hold on to any last cent that you could possibly make with this. Log into network? I think that's what you need for accessing the others, right? I'm a little bit scattered right now because I'm trying to read the chat and play the game at the same time. Okay, let me read the chat. I thought it was a holy leaf made to look more sword-like, but I do see the pen tip now that I mention it. I think it is like holy leaf motif, but I see a fountain pen tip personally. It's from an experiment, I think. I think so. I don't get very good sleep. Maybe I need a mask and earplugs and an isolated cabin in the forest. That would absolutely help you sleep, but it also would make me shit my pants, so. Who's leaving all these coins around? Don't question it. Don't question the house. More a moment already? Why? What did I do? What did I do? You can blame lawyers for successfully arguing that if you're not actively hostile to use of your intellectual property, then you implicitly give up your ownership of it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Fiero, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Copyright case I'm most familiar with is Shazam. Back when he was Captain Marvel, DC just yoinked him from his creators because he looks so much like Superman. Really? Wait. Shazam used to be in Marvel instead of DC? I never knew that. It's weird though, since I think that the emblem existed before Mary became a writer. Ugh, you're right about that. Oh no, you're right about that. Oh. You're so right. Ooh, I could go to the office and spread money though. That would also be good. Okay. No. Lab. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut. This is supposed to be a many runs kind of day. So just do. Think less, do more. Come on, Ellie. Experiment setup. Set up something good. While drafting, if you draw drawing room floor plan, there's 3 times you open a locked trunk. Gain 1 key, 1 gem or 1 die. Gain 1 star. Gain 1 star would be good. Because right now I'm in a very bad amount of stars. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. All of these are bad. All of these are bad. I'm gonna do 1 star and I'm gonna do this. Because there's no fucking way I'm gonna get more than 3 trunks. And there's no way I'm gonna get even 3 trunks. So that was kind of useless, but it's fine. It's whatever. Sometimes useless happens. And that's okay. I cannot believe they gave me the lab right after. I cannot believe they gave me the lab right after. That's so insulting. That is so insulting. What, man? Man? Bullshit. Okay, pantry. Pantry. He used to be called Captain Marvel, but he was owned by Fawcett Comics. There was another Captain Marvel and Marvel. I know the Captain Marvel and Marvel. That doesn't mean you're wrong, Ellie, because in fiction, coincidental events can be intentional. Oh, absolutely. There is, I wouldn't say there is no such thing as coincidence, but there is way more likelihood when you see something. It is way more coincidental, more likely when you see something in fiction that it was made on purpose. There's always a chance that it was unintended, but it most likely wasn't. At least in my experience, I would say. Do I want to get the commissary? Because I'm kind of trying to save money for books. I kind of want the books more than I want the advantage for this run that is cursed. Like, pretty much entirely cursed. Gonna do the spare room. Try to get to the foundation. Ellie, please watch with that thing less. We don't need you getting cursed, arrow. No, I'm just cursed in the game, and that's fine. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the commissary now, because it's the best setup. Right now, it's the best setup. And I could get a shovel and a salt shaker. And I'm gonna save the rest of my money for now. For now, I don't really need much more. Coinky Dink? Sometimes it can be a Coinky Dink, but most times there was an intent. Most times there was a reason that was put there. Not every time. It totally 100% can happen. The amount of times that I like planned something, wrote something in my ideal one day will happen projects, and then I realized that it could be interpreted this or that way, and I was like, oh shit, I did not mean it that way. One project I entirely had to scrap because of it wasn't salvageable, like the foundation wasn't salvageable. And the other project is like, huh, look at that. It has unintended depth. I like that. Anyways, gems are in the blue box. This statement is of no help. Thank you, buddy. Wow, thank you. Wow, that's great. The gems are in this box. Oh, bro, that's not good. Can we review the details of our curse? It has been a full week. So the details of the curse are anything I do, it takes a resource away from me. If I do a specific thing, it takes every resource away from me. If I draft a bedroom, I lose steps. If I draft a hallway, I lose keys. If I draft a green room, I lose gems. If I draft a shop, I lose money. And if I draft a red room, I lose everything. That is the curse. Now, the gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box. These two boxes are saying the exact same statement, which means they are either both true or both false. If these are both true, that means this has the gems. And this statement is of no help at all would have to be fake, which I'm not sure what that means. Now, if these are both fake, and this is true, this statement is of no help at all, then I have no idea if the gems are in this one or in this one. Because all I would know with certainty is that they are not here. Unfortunately, that tracks better for me. Because if these are both true, then this one has to be fake. The statement is of no help at all. Which would mean that it has to be helpful. Because it's fake. So the truth is that it is helpful. But it's not. It's not helpful whatsoever. So my gut is saying this has to be fake. This too. And this one has to be true. Which means that it's giving me nothing. And which means the gems are either here or here. Does anyone have a contradicting logic to what I'm saying? Does anyone have a better solution for this? How many more days? This one. I finish this run however badly it goes, and tomorrow I'm not cursed anymore. What project do you mean, Ellie? Writing project. It doesn't matter. White has to be true. Wait, if white is true, then it's technically helpful. Crap. If white is true, it's not helpful. Like, at all. Whatsoever. What if post-credit, they just tell you where the gems are? That would be fun to understand the logic that the games are using on the chances, on the cases where I don't understand the logic myself. I think they're in white. Officer, there you go. Officer, I'm following you. White has to be true, but to be honest, the blue box having the gems is the only thing that you can go off. Well, too bad. I paid attention to officer because it doesn't matter. This run is fucking doomed anyways, so it doesn't matter. It really fucking doesn't matter. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. This run is done anyways. It's cursed. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing around trying to draft rooms that I've never seen before. But overall, it's whatever. Oh! Experiment successful. Why? I didn't open any trunks. Oh, the drawing room! Thank you, pass me. Thank you. You did something good. You know that? I do. Okay. I'm getting the code check. And if I get the chance to go to the vault, we won. It doesn't matter if I don't make it to the antechamber. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is there is a chance I make it to the vault. And I'm going to try to use it right now. Although the kennel is a very good opportunity here. But I'm gonna try. No vault. Well, that's sad. I'm gonna do the lavatory. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. If only I could get the vault, that would make everything worth it today. This run is doomed anyways. 8BFG division place? What is that? I don't know what that is. Gonna lose chapel. Fuck it. I'm losing money anyways. No matter what I do. So I just want the vault. I just want the vault. The rest of it can go to hell. I just want the vault. Okay, let's do math. Square of 4. Sorry, no, let me remind myself. It's 4 squared, right? Yeah, it's 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, which is 16, right? Yellow is minus, so that would be 16 minus 6 minus 10 is 6. Okay, 16 minus 1, 15 divided by 3, 5. Okay, so far so... Oh, things are looking 50-50. There's a chance. I have 9 coins. It's not a good day for it. It is not a good day for that. Come on now. Come on. Oh, I just want... I just want the vault. What should be her best run? It definitely doesn't feel like my best run. But... Oh no, I cannot use it because it's not the edge of the house. It's not the edge of the house. I'm gonna keep fucking around. I'm gonna keep fucking around. None of this matters. Oh my god, lockpick. Nice. Especially on a day when I'm cursed. Anything that I can combine? No. I cannot believe the game tells me that there are 8 different combinations. There's like 3 items that can be combined with anything else. Most of the items are impossible to combine at all. Okay. I could do a conference room. I could do the conference room. I could do the machinarium, but I still don't understand how the machinarium works. And it's not a day to try and find out. It just isn't. Anything new here? No. No, nothing. Except for this fucking safe code, which is an absolute lie. And I don't know what it's there for. Okay, and that's as far as I can go. That's as far as I can go. Up. But ideally, I go back and I find a vault. I highly doubt it. Because I think the vault also takes gems. So I highly doubt it. But how nice would it be? How nice would it be if I could get the vault? It would be nice. Okay, now we go here. Now we go across. Oh, I can't. I cannot. I have to go back to the entrance. All the way. Ooh. 7 coins. That's 2 gems. Again, we're just trying to get the vault. That is it. 4 gems? Does it take 4 gems for the vault? So much for the abandoned run, huh? It is abandoned. There's nothing good about this. There's literally nothing good about this run. Except for, like, I got 1 extra star. And that's it. It's a pretty useless run. I'm cursed. And that's too much of a debuff. To be honest. Too much of a debuff. Oh? When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. I technically did reach rank 5. I guess I would have to go walk to rank 5 for it to apply? Interesting. Oh, come on, bruv. Come on, give me the vault. At least this is gonna give me some randomizers, and it's gonna give me some more gem. Just 1, but still. Oh, come on. Come on. I want the vault. I want the vault. Fuck. Okay. Oh, the study! We can try... Okay. Listen. First of all, we can try to figure out this shit. Now, listen. Last time, you guys told me, several people told me, that the information in the room, like, the information should be in the room. Or you implied that. You implied that. However, what I said last time that I wanted to try is the calendar has a number of gates. And it has a number of trees that have different apples in them. So the first thing I want to try is the apples because those are very noticeable. It's 4, 4, 5, 2. So 4, 4, 5, 2. It's nothing. But some of these apples are on the floor. No, wait. I counted weird. 3, 4, 4, 2. 3, 4, 4, 2. 3, 4, 4, 2. For the apples on the trees. Now, if I count the apples on the floor, it would be 4, 4, 5, 3. And that's not it either. So it's not the apples. If I count the gates in this thing, the problem is that I don't quite have 4 numbers of gates. I have 2 gates on one side, 3 gates on one side. Then there are 3 stairs and 3 more gates. I don't think that's anything, but just in case, we are going to do 2, 3, 3, 3. No. Now let's do it in the opposite way. 3, 3, 3, 2. No. Okay. So remember how excited I got about the gates, the small gates in the calendar? I don't think that's it anymore. I don't think that's it anymore. Let me input today's date. Today's date being day 26, the 2nd of December. So 0, 2, 12. No. 12, 0, 2. No. Okay, so it's not related to the calendar. The information is not related to the calendar. Sadly. Oh, man. Now I'm out of ideas. Because I don't have any information in this room that is pertinent. That is important. How about making no gates a 0? Oh, cool. Good idea. So that would be 2303 because there's the fence at the very back of the calendar has 2. Then the tree that is on the back of the calendar has 3 gates. Then there are 3 stairs. Then the closest to the camera is 3. So I will do 2303. 2303. And if not, then closest to back. The closest is 3, then 0, then 3, then 2. And it's not it either. I was really excited about the idea of the calendar. I really thought I had something with the calendar drawing. I got really excited when I figured out that the calendar itself had a lot of small gates. Man, that's sad. I really thought it could have been. Anyways, I have no clue what to try. And you guys have implied that the information is on this room. So, or like that the information for the safes tends to be on the room. Right? Utility closet could unlock that keycard door. Maybe? Oh, you're so right! Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, I forgot about that! Oh, you're right! It's fine. It doesn't matter. This is done anyways. This is done. Have we tried? We have tried 90 whatever in this one, right? 90, 83. We have tried that, right? How about on reverse? Fuck it. 3809. 3809. Nope. I tried. At this point, the bosses are such a scam, it's almost easier to open at random and have higher odds with that. I mean, there is a way to have higher odds, but I gave it up for the idea of having even more gems whenever I get them right. I got confident because they were so easy at that point. But unfortunately, it didn't track, right? Okay, so completely out of pocket solutions. Completely out of pocket solutions. What if it was the amount of blueprints? Like that wall has 2, and then this wall technically has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like if you consider that wall, and then that wall has 2, and this wall has 1 if you consider that one. That's way too out of pocket. You know what? That's way too out of pocket. Ellie, I got confidence on the mansion. I took that personally. Maybe it did. Maybe it hates me now. Maybe it's doing it on purpose. Because it hates me. Oh my god, it hates me. Nope. Trying to figure out what rooms those would be to see if I have anything there, but no. Okay, I'm not... my intention is not to spend a lot of time here. Yeah, my intention is not to spend a lot of time there. I just want to try and spawn the vaults, so... I could do this, or I could keep redrawing. With the intention of getting the vault! I mean, I can redrawing. Because there isn't a lot more that I can do. It's just the chance. Just the chance of pebbles. That's fine. That's fine. Oh no! I'll get the library. At least I get the book. You know, at least I get the book that I was looking forward to getting. Realms and Rune! Oh, finally! Finally, this book is completed! I had this book, but it was in tatters, so a lot of it I was filling up on myself. Let me see if I got it right. Something I'm really excited is to see how much of my deductions were correct. Let me check my notes. My notes! Okay, when the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of the realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular markings of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and other older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adored borders around the sigils have special meanings. The sigil, understanding the components, yeah, the core, dividing lines, modes, and border. Yeah, I had that. It's fine. The core! Okay. So, Orinda. I had the symbol for Orinda correctly. I didn't have Orinda Aries. I had Orinda itself. Fenaries, I had correctly. Let's fucking go. Iraja, I had correctly. Korarika, I had correctly. But wait, why did I write it as Koranika instead of Korarika? That's weird. Arch Aries, I had correctly. Yeah, baby. So far, my deductions are being correct. All of them. Every single one of them. Which, whoop whoop. Wait, I I forgot to screenshot this. Huh? Yeah, I forgot to screenshot this. Doesn't matter all that much, but just in case. You guys know me, I need to have the entire thing. Then this one, which I had deducted correctly. I'm so good. That's because I'm so smart. The race. Ooh, the number of race. Transportation. That we didn't have. We didn't have that. We didn't even have an indication of that. That's entirely new. Cool. Alright. I only have the shapes of the race. Let me tell you before I pass the page, let me tell you what I have so that you guys can see it. If it's wavy, it means heat. If it's 3 vertical lines, it means rain. If it's dotted, it means snow. If it's jagged lighting, it means stormy. If it's a T with 2 lines, it's a fog. And if it's curved, it's windy. Will you guys remember that? No, but I said it. I said it and you guys will know that I had it correctly. Sprouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces. From one sigil to another, the rays will often differ in number, style, and form. Studying the differences in these lines immediately reveals several things about the realm. Transportation. Counting the number of dividing lines in a sigil will reveal to us what method of transportation was prevalent in a realm. Were they a seaside kingdom that relied on ships, or a desert domain that might have employed camels to cross the sandy expanse of their lands? Does that matter, though? That's the question. Does that matter? Naval capabilities, ship routes, seaports. The 8 rays on these sigils resemble the directions of a compass rose. Road, street, carriages. The 4 rays here look like crossroads on a map. Horseback, rough rails, another sigil that uses 4 rails. However, these will always be configured to suggest a horse galloping. Train system, locomotion. 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on track-based travel. Aviation, dirigibles, balloons. 5 rays here suggest a travel above the horizon. Then camels, pack mules, arid desert trails. Turtleback travel. Turtleback? Turtleback? Is this a fancy fantasy world where there are giant turtles? Am I misunderstanding? Is that a word in English that means something that I don't think... Okay, I got it. I got it. Fog is 3 lines instead of 2, but everything else I got correctly. Unless he was already there. Nerd! I know. I'm more confused about the track base. Did they have trains that far back? Well, the thing is, what is far back, right? Because this is not our world. This is a different world with its own history. So who knows what the development of this specific world was in comparison to ours. Okay, this was fine. This didn't really have a lot of missing information, so it's exactly as I saw it personally. This! Okay. I don't think I had all the colors on this one. Let me check. No, I did. No, I did. I had all of these. Yep, nothing new here. I literally had all of these colors. This I don't think I had, but it's just an example. So I can put one together. Okay. All right. Did I learn a lot? Was this worth 20 coins? Was this worth 20 coins? I don't think so. Because I had already deducted all of this. At least it allows me to know that my deductions were correct. At least I can know for certain all of my deductions. That's good, right? That's at least something. Let me go to my highest grade 4. I want to do the classroom run again. I want to do the classroom run so bad. Contraptions I've made. Now we have 3 instead of 2, and that's where it's gonna stay, I guess. Because getting something to combine is so difficult. It's almost impossible. And we're gonna stop there. We're gonna call it a day. Call it a day. Call it. And now finally not be cursed. This is where the real run of the day starts. That one didn't count because we were cursed. Now, this is where we start. Technically, the ancient Greeks had everything they needed to make a railway. They just never got the idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know what different development we had in this world. Some say knowledge is invaluable. In my opinion, 20 coins was not worth this. It wasn't worth it because I had already deducted a lot of that. That's the problem. That I had already gotten that information through deducting it myself. Complete the library is probably on the checklist, so it's worth it. Complete the library is on the checklist so that I can buy more books. Like, that's one of the things. Is it here? Trophy of speed, of wealth. Ace the classroom final exam? I get to take an exam? No, wait, I want that. I actually really want that. Trophy of sigils. Unlock all realm sigils. 0 out of 8. What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does unlock sigils mean? What is that? Ugh. Okay, okay. Oh, what? Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Am I supposed to be entering the sweepstakes? Huh? Is that something I'm supposed to be doing somehow? The real run starts now. No more pesky curse holding you back. No more curse holding me back. But a blessing? Question mark? A blessing? Hello. How much money do I want to deposit? Last time we learned that 9 coins gave me a pretty shitty blessing that I didn't quite care for. Do we want to try to do 9 coins again to see if we get the exact same blessing, if it's consistent, or if it's randomized? Do we want to try? Because its information is super valuable. Confirm. 9 coins. Blessing of the General. Okay, yeah. Basically, 9 coins has given me Blessing of the General again. Which is a pretty shitty fucking blessing. But now I have, with 98% accuracy, confirmed that the coins determine the blessing you get. So I should start testing more coins. I should start testing less coins. If 9 gives me something, I'm assuming maybe 10, 12, or 15 gives me something better. Just because it would make sense to have, like, numbers, like, that are easy to remember, right? You and Tess as a certain annoying bluebird being running off of you. No, I just think it's a cute, like, way to test how much I've managed to do that correctly. You want to take a test? You really are a nerd. I am a nerd. It's just hard to notice because I'm so stupid, but I am a nerd. The gems are in the true box. There's only 1 box in this room. There are 4 boxes in this room. So that's so stupid. That's so are we sure we're on the right level? Why was that so stupid? That was way too easy. I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? Way too easy. Okay, there's a trunk. And no items. That's disappointing. Should have stuck a small box elsewhere in the room? That would have been so fun and so irritating. Like, actually really fucking irritating, but fun. Let's grab the computer and let's try to do something. An experiment, maybe. Like, maybe each time you eat an apple, next 3 times you open a locked trunk. For each bedroom you draft after your second. I'm gonna do apple, gonna trust, and I'm gonna do letter. Because I do want to get as many letters as I can. And now we're gonna log into the network and try to do the office. I think I want money on the office instead of the security, because I do try to spawn the security for its 3 doorways. That I'm always gonna want to go to, you know? It would be funny if the statue said thank you for returning what you stole and hit you with a small curse. That might be a little bit too much. That might be... We already had so many days of curse, you know? I want the office. I want to spread some money. Run payroll, return, spread gold, spread gold. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That should... Let me see if I'm not missing anything. Let me see if I'm not missing anything. Aha! Let me see if I'm missing anything else. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm so disappointed that we didn't get the vault last time. Like, I'm actually really disappointed in that. I'll grab a bedroom, I guess. Gem! Cute! Bedroom was a good idea. Appreciate the bedroom. Guys, how the fuck am I gonna figure out the safe of the study? Like, how am I gonna do that? Ooh, 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 ooh. Money! I hope I get a shovel. I hope I get a shovel today. Isn't it strange how spiritual types always give better blessings if you have more money? Well, the thing is that the better blessing that I've gotten so far was the one that I got with the least amount of money. I actually highly preferred the least amount of money blessing. Should have stuck a small box elsewhere in the room. I read that one. Planet Bookto, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Sword Bear, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Glad you like my attack. Yeah, I hope that I can do a revenge later on. It's not gonna be super fast because I literally just finished all the stuff that I was doing before our fight. So just now I can finally get started on our fight. Ooh, okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me if I want to do security. Although workshop might be better. For now. Because I'd rather have the three doors later on. What are we aiming for today? Today we're aiming for the antechamber and or, most importantly, trying to get any of the mysteries that I have to get. Spawn more rooms that I have not seen even once. Try to open the safes that I haven't seen before. Try to get the freezer at the same time as I get the furnace. Try to get the boiler room with the pump room so that I can empty the reservoir. Try to get the locker room. Try to get the bookshop so that I can buy more books and money at the same time. Obviously, I need both of them together. Try to get the vault with the coach room because I have one of the keys for the vault in the coach check room. So like there's a lot of things that depend on good RNG to combine like 2 things together. If I get to rank 8 and then I still have space to go down, for example, I could try to spawn the armory, which I've never seen. So there's there's options of things to chase. There certainly are options of things to chase. By the way, I was in the study and I could not figure out the goddamn safe. So, if you have a hint for that, a gentle hint maybe, that would be nice. Your son is beautiful? Thank you! Thank you so much. It means the world to me that people like it. Okay, we're gonna spawn the boiler room and we're gonna hope against all hope that I can spawn the pump room. I'll get the closet. Let me see if I can think of a good gentle hint. It cannot be easy. I know that it cannot be easy, but I tried my theory, which was the calendar and the gates in the calendar, and it didn't do anything. It was not helpful whatsoever. Pump only shows after the pool. Yeah, which is why the boiler room is not a great idea. Code check. I'm going to once more spawn the code check, move away from it, and try to get the vault elsewhere. My intent has one more become get me the goddamn... Why can I redraw? Because I have a thing. Okay. Get me the goddamn vault! That's my goal right now. Get me the vault. Okay. Now. Is there any point in going in there right now? If I have to go down to open the antechamber door. Just in case. Just in case. That I can actually reach the antechamber. Which is not great. Do you have any theories for it? So what I tried for the study room box, safe, what? Whoa, what is my brain doing? What I tried so far for the code check. Oh, I hope you're understanding me because I'm being a mess with my words. My words are not tracking today. How do I open these walls? We all agree, right? That there's several rooms that have fake walls and I have no idea what to do with them. We all agree that those are fake fucking walls that I should be able to break down. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I saying at all? I was saying something about the safe. So, the study room has a safe that is miniaturized in the place where you find the... Oh my god, let me just try to say it. There's a room where you find a miniature version of the study with a functional safe. In that room, you also have the calendar, which leads me to believe that 8 dates crack 8 safes has something to do with the calendar. The calendar also happens to have a drawing that has a lot of little gates because the drawing is little. So if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. What I did was I tried to count things in that calendar picture. For example, the amount of trees on the amount of apples on the 4 trees that appear in the calendar in a straight line. That didn't work. The amount of apples, including the ones in the ground on each of the segments where the 4 trees are that are in line. That didn't work. The amount of gates, if we count the stairs as gates, that didn't work. The amount of gates, if we count them as 0 for the part of the drawing that has stairs, because technically that level doesn't really have any gates, that didn't work. So That's what I tried. I also tried inputting the current date, aka the day where we were exploring it. That also didn't work. So that's all my theories, baby. That's all I had. That is literally all I had. I will confirm you're on the right track for that tiny save. You are overthinking the counting things, though. You know what you're supposed to count. Small gates. But I was counting the small gates from the calendar. And I couldn't figure it out. Are you saying that the small gates are always going to be the bust of that one guy, Isaac? Because I don't think so. I mean, you know better than me. I thought with the calendar having so many gates in its illustration that it would make sense for it to be the gates in the calendar. Nope, other way. That's fine, okay. So now that I've opened that, I can keep going. I could keep going. No, I'll keep going this way. I'll keep going from here. That is not the study safe. The study safe is different. It is? Wait, so you're saying that the miniature safe is different from the safe that's on the actual room that is miniaturized? No! Why are you both locked, you pieces of shit? Why are you both locked? Okay, key card. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning. And I think that straight back is the fastest way. So I guess we're going straight back. I wish I had a shovel. Shovel and a kennel. That would be a good combination. Is there gonna be money here? Because I spread it from the office? No. Okay, sure. Sure. Okay. No, I don't want to go outside. I want to go here. Okay. I'm gonna take the den for now. Get my gem. And I'm so desperate for the vault. Like, that's the one thing I care about right now. Just give me the vault. Please. Please, please, please. What does a girl have to do to get a vault of money? What else do calendars display on them? That calendar has dates, but in general, the entire month of November. And the illustration. And I tried being like making it the day that it currently is on the calendar. And if that's not what it is. But granted, I tried all of that on the study safe. And you're saying that those are two different safes with separate codes. So current date is a cheat code for a safe. Not only is it very easy to guess randomly, but it needs to be changed every day. And it's kind of shitty in the sense that the shelter has that as a solution. And I don't think it would be smart to make it two different saves that have the exact same solution. Like, that's not the best. But it's a possibility. It's always a possibility. Did I have the dark room already? I don't, so I'm gonna turn it off. And with that, I should be able to move past the security. So we're going all the way back. How am I doing on steps? Not the greatest. But I have faith. I have faith that we can overcome it with some apples, which I need for the experiment. And or with a dining hall. That would be great. That would be a neat thing to get. How much money do I have? 9 coins? 9 coins is enough for a shovel if the commissary offers it. Sure. Sure. Let's do pantry. Apple! Nice. Letter has been delivered. Let's fucking go. Really wanted that. Quest bedroom. It's a little early. It's a little early. I would be missing out on an entire spot in there. And I really, really want the vault. So I'm gonna try to spawn the vault. I'm gonna try to use every single possible place. Damn it. Okay. Let's do this one. Do I need to go in? Yes, I see a gem. I see a gem. And there's a diary, which I still don't know how to open. Oh! Wait! I never made the connection. This is the symbol of a country. This is a symbol of Araja. Is she from Araja? Is that what we're implying? That she's from Araja? Could be, right? That could be something we're implying. Alright, so back to security. I do have 2 keys. There is a chance to go up. I am so laser focused right now on trying to find the vault. I've lost my attention on the antechamber and everything. I just want the fucking vault. No. I want the library because that would allow me to get the bookshop. But the bookshop, I don't have money for. I don't have any money for the bookshop stuff. Oh, a key! Nice! Let's, not get anything, because I already got all of those. Let's see if it allows me to spawn the bookshop. Oh my god. Is everything gonna take a fucking key right now? I don't have those many keys. Bookshop! Study. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. I'll just leave it at everything you need to figure out the safe code is on the calendar. You're on the right track for that. You're saying that, but is that the same case as the study? Is the study the Ellie changed? The only thing Ellie cares about is money? No, it's not. I want to get more information. None of them that I know of are current date. That's also a nightmare to keep track of in this game. The shelter is current date, technically. Or future date, I guess. But for that, you need to understand that your current date. So the shelter I consider to be the current date solution. Now, this is a study. It's not the other room, the drafting room or whatever. Is that working on the CIA now? No. But I do want information. I do want the information. Now. Now. This is what I want to get. Sword bear. This is what I'm trying to get. This is all I've tried. I have tried. Counting the apples in the trees. Counting the apples in the trees, including the ones on the floor. Counting the gates. Counting the gates, including the stairs. All of that in the illustration of the calendar. Now, are you saying that this is related to the calendar? Because the calendar has a lot of dates, but none of them are necessarily more important than the others. Except maybe if we count this as like being the information that I need. Because it's like, I'm lightly delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Is Thursday the day that I need to consider? Thursday being the 5th of November. So it would be 05 of 11. Or because this is not necessarily, like, this might be American, it would be 11/05. No, it's neither. Because just trying every number starting from 000 and then reverse engineer. What was the code for the code? No, I don't want to. Here's the thing. I don't want to brute force it in the sense of like trying every single number. First of all, that would be boring as fuck. Second of all, I want to think the solution first and then try, regardless of how many solutions I try. Because if I try a lot of solutions, I'm still at least trying solutions, you know? Ellie breaking into a dev's house. The numbers put them. What do they mean? That would just be me on Reddit, though. Going to someone's house is too much work. Too much work? I think I have already tried the date of his death, which is November the 4th, Wednesday, 11/04. I'm pretty sure I've tried it. No, wait, clear. 04/11. I'm pretty sure I've tried it. And the date of his death is not it. Yeah, you threatened us with coming to our houses to mildly inconvenience us. Well, yeah, because I have, you know, I have some sort of a connection with y'all. That's different. The information from the dev I could find on Reddit, but I cannot mildly inconvenience you as punishment through Reddit. If I want to get information, I can get that from the comfort of my home. But to inconvenience you, I would have to actually move. Ellie only hurts people she knows. She wouldn't want to upset a stranger. True. Actual legit truth. Okay. Sword Bear, I'm begging you. I need a clue. I need a clue. You said all the information is in the calendar. The problem is that the calendar has a lot of information because it has several dates. It has one date for every day of November. Maybe we're supposed to put like 11 off the year that it is, which I don't think I ever wrote down anywhere because none of these things have dates proper that I've written down. I know that 1992 is when the new gardener arrives, but I don't know what year it is. November 93. It's 1993, isn't it? Okay, so let's do 1193. Or 9311. How about 1993? The year? No, it's not. Okay, I literally have no clue. Because I have so many dates in an entire calendar of November. Please don't say that name. What name? Blue Dev? What? What do you mean? Lord Peace, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Only info I ever get from the R side is that language was a mistake. Reddit is not a bad place. You just have to know how to filter your own experience. Like, you have to be liberal with the block list, with the blocking buttons, with, like, filtering your stuff out. You just have to be very, curating of your own experience. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm just confused. I'm trying to figure this out and I cannot for the life of me figure this shit out. Like, I am very confused. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 saves. If we count small gates. Gates, gates, gate. Oh! Oh, that was a treasure map! Nice! Have I spawned that room? That it, right? What room is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not only have I not spawned it, it's very difficult to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's right next to the closet. Ooh, that's not great. Right next to the closet. Not the best position. You also can't post until you've posted a bunch? What do you mean? Early blocking stuff from getting in front of you is literally censorship. No! It's literally curating your own internet experience. It's a lost art that I think more people should, like, return to. Because you're not censoring other people. You're just curating your own experience. Speaking of language, as a BookTube fan, are you annoyed at book talk? I just found out how they hate the third-person voice. I am, on the one hand, I'm very annoyed at book talk. But on the other hand, it's like, it's just an extension of TikTok. And the way that TikTok will misinform, exaggerate, troll bait, whatever they can to try and work the algorithm, because TikTok is for people who want meaningless clout. In my opinion, TikTok is for people who want meaningless clout without having any reason for it other than I want to be famous. So they will say whatever will infuriate people the most because they know that that makes the algorithm go boom. That's the way I see it. And I say this because obviously it's not every single person on TikTok, but most of what I see in TikTok is like people repeating jokes that they've literally stolen from someone else, or lip syncing to things that someone else made, not adding any sort of creativity to it, or just doing a trend that everyone else has done with, again, not even a single attempt at you having your own spin, or saying the most, or doing the most blatantly infuriating thing just because you know that it's infuriating. Like that's what I mostly see out of TikTok. So I don't think it's a problem with book talk specifically. I think it's a problem with the platform as a whole, personally. Okay, with that being said, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea. No idea. Is it piles of books? I don't think it's piles of books. I don't think it's piles of books. I don't know what to count. There's so many piles of books. But I don't know. I don't know what it means. Has someone come on my days at work? Let me try to think of a clue. Thank you. Thank you. I would appreciate it. Because, like, the calendar has, like, one date per day of November. So, if it's just the calendar, and it's not the illustration, because I thought it was the illustration. I felt very smart. I felt so smart about it. Ellie's slowly going mad in front of us. Gates, gates, gates. If you want to see me going mad in front of you, you can just watch my good choices stream. Constructive feedback is a dying art too. That too, absolutely. But also understanding when the feedback is appreciated is a dying art too. Because just because you can give feedback, it doesn't mean that you should. In a lot of the spaces where people try. The few times I tried to answer a question for someone on Reddit, I was met with an immediate notification that my posts have been deleted because I don't have a long enough posting history. Might have been a rule of that specific subreddit though. I don't have a TikTok, but I've never heard someone be actually happy with it. Anyone I've heard use it just despises it. It's more like an addiction, right? Than actually liking it, I feel like. You aren't counting anything in this one. It will be in date format though. What stuff stands out to you in this room? The stuff that stands jumps out to me is obviously this, like the chess, but I've tried to figure out what I would do with that, and that made no sense. Then this, which is like for Thursday, and I have like, okay, Thursday is the 5th of November, but I tried 0511 and 1105, and it's neither. So I don't know what that is. Then this one has no date. This is obviously very noticeable, but it's not really important. And then nothing else has dates. Not really. Because like, it's the only thing. It's the only thing that has a date. The game uses month-day format for day specifically, just so you know. I will forget this. So every time that I have a date, I try it both ways. I try day and month, and then month and day. Like, I have no trouble trying twice. Just because, like, yeah, I know that different formats for dates. And I will never remember which one belongs. I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. I think everyone who uses it. Me personally, I don't use it because I'm too scared of the algorithm doing like bullshit with geographical location. I've heard many horror stories of VTubers being like doxed pretty much by TikTok. So I posted a Steam review about FBC Firebreak outlining what were my thoughts of the game. I saw a patch notes for it today, and they did something about most things I pointed out. That's awesome. That is great. Most first day reviews were just game bad. Yeah, if you don't give actual constructive criticism, you cannot expect it to actually work or change anything or improve the situation of anyone. Chessboard is where you find your clue. No! I don't know how to read a chessboard. Oh, D8? As in day 8? As in day 8 being 14th of November? As in maybe it's 14/11? As in 14/11? No, you said month and then date. Sorry. Month and then day. No, it wasn't. Oh, for a moment I thought because it's D8, right? It says D and it says 8. And I thought maybe that's what it meant. Because D8, day 8 is 14th of November. 14th of September? Chess truly is Ellie's nemesis in this game. Absolutely. 100%. You're on the right track with D8 though. But the problem is that D8 is, unless we're counting like November the 8th? Instead of the 8th day of the challenge? No? What is this? The 8th! Day 8 of the challenge that was issued to the Blue Prince is the 14th of November! Do you remember the 14th day of November? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Maybe D4? Why D4? Wait, why 4? Wait, why 4? Wait. Why 4? Why 4? D for December? D for December? D for December? As in December 8th? What the actual fuck? D for February. D for February. You're so right. D for July. July. You don't hear it, but it's there. You're on the right track with the 8. So funnily enough, the first time that I came into this room, I saw this this piece of chess. I saw that piece of chess, and I was like, it has to be something with that chest. It has to be something with that chest. And I stared at this, and I was like, there's no fucking way to draw 4 numbers from this. I don't get it. And I completely eliminated that from my mind. I love chess as an aesthetic. It stumps me every fucking time. Every fucking time there's a chess related puzzle, it stumps me, man. Some games are so badly made that there's no foundation for constructive criticism. I think almost every game can have some constructive criticism. The difference is if the game is so badly made, then that constructive criticism would have to be an entire book, and you don't feel like saying it. Like, I understand. I've played some games where I'm like, I could give criticism, but I would have to spend so long writing that I don't feel like it. I understand that. D equals 4. That would have been another way. That would have been another way. Lousy smart weather. I'd rather dart. This was the stupidest safe clue, Mao. D8, December 8 is such a huge leap to expect people to make. I agree, but mostly because, and hear me out on this one, hear me out. The day 8 of the challenge, or the date that is presumably here. Granted, it does require you to have the calendar, and the way that this game handles saves is that you need to have all the information in the room, except you don't, because with the office safe, you need to have the name of the bossed person to understand which one is the gates. So because of that, I still think if you're gonna make it be D8, that it should be day 8, which should be 14th of November. Personally, that's my prerogative. That's my opinion of what a better safe clue would have been. I love the February. It's the best time of the year, and we get to have the Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, constructive criticism, like, have you considered starting over? It would be harsh, but I've played some demos that were like, have you considered just scrapping this whole thing and starting again? Really rude to say that. Or just 0408 because D is the 4th letter. That would have worked too. That also would have worked. Better than D December. I do agree. Regardless, it's fine. This one was a lot on me because I did consider the idea that it was chess related. Like the first time that I was here. The very first time that I was here, I was already considering the idea that it was chess related, but I couldn't figure it out in the moment, and chess stumps me, so I said, whatever, I'm not gonna consider that anymore. Oh, I dropped one of my clues, sorry. I dropped one of my pages, sorry, I apologize. Anyways, let's read the letter. December 8th, M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. It's all... M, as in Marion. When did Marion disappear? Marion disappeared in February. December the 8th. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or 2. January, February. I'm gonna make a guess that this is about Marion's escape plan, which I insist she escaped. She didn't disappear because of any nefarious ways. She is free now, and she's trying to reunite with her son. And that's my teamful theory that I'm still like banking on. Reminds me of the meme that goes like, "Them, do you take constructive criticism?" Me, already crying behind the screen. Of course, hit me. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does feel like that. Sometimes it does feel like that. Like you cannot take any amount of constructive criticism. Don't drop your whoosh all over the place. I did drop my sheet. Did I say whoosh? Did I say that? Leatherman, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. It's such a different logic to the other puzzles and dates we've come across. It annoys me. Maybe it's also because it's so obvious in retrospect, though. I don't think it's obvious in retrospect, personally, but again, chess does stump me a lot, so... Okay, December the 8th. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work, it's about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists, whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. When did the museum thing happen? September 2. September 2. December 8th. That's almost a year. That's almost a year. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holy's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. Oh my god! So Herbert was helping? Herbert was helping with the museum raid? We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff until we meet on the shore of the White Sands, Caleb. I knew that Marion had to be... I'm sorry. I knew that Marion had to be involved with the museum's stuff, but the dates are not lining up. The dates are not lining up, even though this is so interesting. If her disappearance is the stuff that would have been like, oh, the distraction, then that doesn't quite match, because that happens way later. Like, she disappears in February and the heist happens on September. So that's way too many months. Closed exhibit. The doors in this room are securely locked. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add closed exhibit to your drafting pool? Yes. Sounds awesome. Sounds amazing. Love to have it. That's great. That's awesome. All right. So now what? Boiler room. That's my only way up. And I don't even want to go up. I just want the vault. Please give me the vault. Please, sir. Please, sir. Can I have a vault? Pretty please. Can a girl have a vault? Yay, another trash room in the... Ah! I don't have the steps. Yes, I do! Yes, I do! Yes, I do! Shut up! I do! I do! I do! I do! Hallway nuke. No, hallway code check. It's right here. It's right here. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Hello. 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 Retrieve. Vault key. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. Oh my god. 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 I'm gonna grab all the money that I'm not gonna get to use anyways, because there's no way I'm gonna have steps to spawn anything else. Like, there's literally zero way. But it doesn't matter, because I have vault key 304. 304, 304, 304, 304, 333, 304! Oh no, will I make it? Will I make it? Passport of thin airs! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Of course it's fucking red. Why wouldn't it be red? Why wouldn't it be red? International passport of thin air. Diplomatic pass. J ribbon. Ribbon Jean. Arisian. Date of birth. Doesn't matter. Date of issue, date of expiry. This is how she ran away. That's not her name. That's not her name. That is Mary Matthew Herbert. No, Mary Matthew Sinclair Jones. Marion Epson. Fuck, I have so many facts in my head and I cannot keep them all straight. That is Mary Matthew Epson. That is not Jean Riven. So this is her fake passport that she used to disappear, quote unquote. This is so exciting. Do I get to do anything else in this run? Absolutely not. But I got the vault. I got the vault, bro. Do I have any items to leave in the code check? The upgrade disc. Can I make it in 8 steps to a computer? That's a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can make it to security. I can make it to security. Let's fucking go. Here, then straight into security. Upgrade disc. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yes! Very exciting. This run was worth it. This run was actually helpful. Cloister data has been upgraded. Ooh. Cloister of Rena, Cloister of Vea, Cloister of Draxus. For starters, this is giving me more names, so let me write them down. Will they ever matter? Who knows? Where did I put my pencil? There it is. Okay. So, Rena, I already had named down, but I didn't have Vea and I didn't have Draxus. So I'm gonna write those two. Rena, raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. That's kind of sucky. That's not really all that great. Cloister of Vea, who is the chimney sweeper. Vea. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. That's also not great. Cloister of Draxus, which is not one of the statues in the chapel. One of the angels in the chapel. But I'm gonna write it down. Draxus is the Grim Reaper. Gain 4 dice for each dead-end room that you will draft from this cloister. Why is the right one so satanic? I don't think it's satanic, it's just death, you know? It's just, it smells of death. Because it's another trash room. It's not a good option. Like, it's not a good option. None of them are super good. Like, in comparison to every upgrade disc that we found, this one is the one that I think I like the least. Because they all only work from the cloister. Which makes them really useless in most of the mansion. Literally just one room. Find 8 dirt piles in each room with a fireplace you draft from this cloister. The thing is that this is like, if you draft even one with a fireplace, that's 8 opportunities to find a key, a gem, coins. You know? That's really good. Raise your luck with each green room you draft from this cloister. That could be better because luck could give you better luck. Obviously, like better spawn rates in the rest of the run after that. But how often will I draft it early in the run? You know? Nirwanda, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. They'll matter when you do the theory stream at the end of the series. I'm doing... Every stream has been a theory stream. Every stream has been a theory stream. Every single time. I expect your notebook to have a complete theology section. Do we have any theological facts so far? I don't think so. I don't think so. 4 dice, that's great. 4 means death and dice is plural of die. Oh yeah, it's a good play on words. Dead end doesn't mean red room and it's 4 rerolls per. Gain 4 dice for each dead end room that you will draft from this cloister. But what scares me about this one is that it says you will draft from this cloister. And my problem is that the cloister being a four doors kind of room, I will want to use it as a way to open my options. And if this will guarantee that I'll draft dead ends, who knows how many, it's scary. Pretty sure luck influences how likely you are to find items in rooms. Yeah, I'm sure that it influences spawn rate of items. Like, I'm sure. So maybe I'll go for that one. Because this one scares me too much. This one is way too scary. Next running appears in the first section of rooms. I think it would, if I choose luck, it would be good. Chao, Rodrigo. Espero que tengas un buen día. Espero que tengas un buen resto del día. Que duermas bien. Alright. I'm gonna go with this one then. I'm gonna go for it. The wheel draft is too scary. So I cannot convince myself to do that. I'm gonna go for arena. I still don't know how to enter the goddamn cloister. Check the wiki. What does it say? I already made my choice. What does it say? Did I do a good choice? Was that a good choice? 3? I may make it to code check. I may not. I probably won't. Let's try. Let's try. Why not? There's no way I make it. 2, 1. Goodbye. No! Ding, 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 ding! No! No! Sad. It removes the gem cost of the cloister, but it guarantees dead ends. Yeah, that was too scary. Which one did you grab? The one that improves luck. I think luck will be, at the end of the day, better. Okay, so that's it for today, because I don't have time for another run. I want to, though. I want to do another run. I want to do... What if I do a really fast one? What if I do a really fast run, guys? What if I do a really fast run? What if I just do a really fast little run? It's already over. The stream passed fast to me too. Like, it feels like I barely started. It feels like I barely started. I want to do another run. Do a really fast one. It surely won't go for an hour and a half. If I really don't think... Every statue has a cloister, apparently. And you can randomly get assigned 3 of them in the upgrade disc. So, at some point, you can know the name of every single angel. Does that even matter? Does that even matter? I'm missing 3 names of the angels, personally. Are they trying to pull a fast one on us? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do a fast run. We're not gonna think about it too hard. We're not gonna think. We're just gonna do. Okay? We're not gonna think. We're just gonna do. We are on day 28, 4th of December. Day 28th. And we're gonna just run. We're not gonna think. We're just gonna run. Okay? We're just gonna run. Boom. Out. Boom. Out. Room. Do or do not. There is not think. There is no think. We're not gonna think. We're just gonna do. We're gonna try to spawn more RNG couplings. Sure. Let's do the tomb again. Nah, let's do the root cellar. Let's do the root cellar. I'm gonna bank on possibly having a shovel. At some point, no shovel. Too bad. Luck raises amounts of items you can find. Run starts at 10 luck and reaching 29 maximizes how many items you find. Ooh! Ooh, that's good. So I'm guessing rabbit food will be a really good thing after the cloisters, because that would increase my luck to the max. Let's do the corridor here. Let's... Again, we're not thinking today. We're not thinking. We're just doing. Oh! That's the first time I go to the conservatory! This is new. Oh, item. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's a rook. Vault. Conservatory. A nook. Okay, so, what is this? Drafting locations. West wing only. Garage, west wing hall. Ladyship chambers. From south-facing doors. Only from south-facing doors. Interesting. Good to know. Other special cases. Conservatory, only draftable in a corner. Bookshop, only draftable from the library. We had sort of already discovered all of this. East wing only, master bedroom, and east wing hall. I don't think I've ever gotten the the master bedroom, actually. Like, I don't think that's ever been a thing that I spawned. Okay, nothing more. Nothing more, so let's use this. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. I want less spare room. Less spare room. I want more rotunda. Although it has a cost of 3. So maybe unusual instead of rare. And secret passage, I want you always, every time. I want the secret passage so often. What about the rotunda though? Do I want it? No think. No think. Enough. Enough. No thinking. No thinking. Observatory. No think. Just do. Another star, please. Nice. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Go up. We're gonna go for the chapel. Unusual will be fine, I'd say. Yeah, I think unusual is fine. Honestly, there's so many dig spots. Please tell me that I can get a shovel. Please tell me I can get a shovel. I want the shovel so bad. We're gonna grab this thing. We're gonna try to do a dead end over here. Oh, that's not bad, but I'm gonna grab a dead end. That and a compass. Okay. I'm not mad at the compass. Security is not bad at all, but I think I'd rather grab the boudoir in this situation. Just for the randomizer. And it also has a gem. Let's never forget that. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab the gem. We're gonna... go... Oh, no! Already? Already getting blocked by security doors? That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Let's go to the commissary because I want a shovel so bad. Please tell me you have shovels. You motherfucker! I hate you. I hate you so much. Metal detector. Right? Sledgehammer? Sledgehammer. I hate you. Courtier mailroom. Bedroom. I'm gonna go for courtyard because it's always unlocked and it might give me a shovel! Yeah! 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 Okay, that was not worth the yes. I gotta admit, that's not worth the yes. Yeah, coin! Another coin! Okay. Thank you. That's better. That's what we want. Den. Come on, let's make it to rank 8 so I can try and spawn the armory. I'd really like spawning the armory today. Oh, frick. Okay, how about this? This will give me 2 keys. This will give me 3 though. Yeah, let's grab the 3 keys. 3 keys. Boom, boom, boom. Give me something good. Give me apple. Key! That's even better! Okay, give me something good. Another key! Okay. Like it. That was a good amount of keys. Now... Garage has keys. I know, and it's been helpful. Okay, I'm trying to make it to rank 8, but I also want to make it to the antechamber, so I need to be a little bit careful. I'm the most likely to find what? The Great Hall? Probably. Great Hall, Greenhouse, or Secret Garden. I guess I could still hold on for the Greenhouse, considering I have all of that other side not used. Let's go here. And hopefully get something good. Okay, see, these could give me the greenhouse, but I don't have a lever, so what's the point? What could I use here? What could I use here? Like, what would be the best situation here? I think greenhouse. I think I'll try. You have reached rank 8! Yes! Please give me the armory. That's another thing I really wanted today. That's another thing I really, really wanted today. To try and spawn the armory. If everything else fails... Okay, okay! Oh, but I can't... Okay, I'll grab the aquarium only because, like, it allows me to make sure that I'll be able to enter the antechamber from that side if I find the secret garden. Granted, too many things have to happen for me to get the secret garden. Rock? Bullshit. Give me something good. Coins. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna use that door because I could end up using it for the secret garden if I get that key. But yeah, I would need the key for that, so it's not super helpful. Now I need to find... Okay. Oh no. Fuck. Damn it. I'm gonna grab the candle because today I have the shovel and extra dig spots. So that almost guarantees that I'll gonna have, like, doors open for me if I have dig spots in them. Holy shit, there's so many dig spots in here! And all of them useless. Wow. Oh, turnip! Nice! This is supposed to be a quick run. No thinking, no thinky. Oh, come on, bruv! I hate that I don't have gems right now. That being said, I've never opened the gallery, so we're gonna open the gallery to see what this is about. Oh, this is a new place. Collection of Mount Holy. Rose, apple, fire hydrant, stop sign, P. P? P? These are all red things. Cart is red, fire hydrant is red, apple is red, rose is red, stop sign is red. P? Oh! This is a puzzle. Oh! Oh! Actual objective. Genu, very, ice, glass. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. P? P? So this is red. This is, all these things are red except one of them has a P on top of it. Cavdan. What? Okay, what letters are available here? B, C, P, T, L, S, M, W, B, C, P, T. Did I say it was gonna be a quick run? Because, guys, I don't think it is. Okay, so how many letters? 6 letters. 6 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one of the puzzles. And this one has the letters L, S, M, W, B, C, P, T. Okay, how about this? A, E, I, O, U, H, R, T. All of them have the exact amount of letters that they can be. So L, R, N, T, S, O, I, V, L? Huh? No, I and V. Okay, this one is the... Oh my god, I'm gonna be here for a billion hours. I said that it was gonna be a quick run. Fuck, man. I said that it was gonna be a fucking quick run. Maybe I'll write it down and I'll bank on at some point getting to it again. But who knows? Who knows how likely it is to get to this thing? Maybe this is the only chance I'll ever be here. Maybe this is the only time I'm ever gonna be here. And I have to do this for how many paintings? 4 of them? A, E, O, N, L, R, C, S. Rexy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. N, D, G, N, D, G, R, W, T, R, W, T, E, yay, N, E, yay. That's not, I know, that's not the letter, but right now I cannot. So, we have this, which is probably the clue. Things that we can tell. It's kind of symmetrical, but it's not. It's red. Like, obviously it's black and white, but all of the things in it are red. But one of them has a P. I want to see what if it was to do with the fact that it's not mirrored. What if it's to do with the fact that it's not symmetrical? What if it's to do with the fact that It's censored? No, it's not censored though. Everything in this room is black and white. Could it be a letter that ends in G? Does that make sense? Because there's very few words that end in G, I feel like. Right? Mirror. No. No. Does the plate say anything? Not really. It says the oh, it says Selden. No, it changes the name. It changes the name as I change it. It changes the name as I change it. So this is all about figuring out the... Okay, so instead of trying to figure out one of them, we're gonna move around and see what all of them have. I'm guessing this is what I get if I complete the puzzle. Actual objective. January. A lot of ice and a glass. What if... This is 7 letters. What if... What does it say outside the name? They just say oil on canvas. Christopher Manson, 1958, acrylic and oil on canvas, collection of Mount Holly. But all of them say the same thing. Christopher Manson, 1954, well, not the same year, acrylic and oil on canvas, Mount Holly collection. Christopher Manson, 1954. Christopher Manson, 1954. Oh, they're all from the same year. Okay. Thick. Except the K is not thick. There's a chain. There's a comet. There's a hand. Those are manacles, really. There's a reflection. And there's a reflector. Bright? No, that would take an H. This could be... These are lateral thinking, and I'm really, really excited about it. Hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. This is sin. Infinity and nails. Sharks and a monkey spelled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the 7 deadly sins. Except they're not correct. Because hubris is not one of the 7 deadly sins. Avarice, sloth, gluttony, wrath, lust, envy. There's pride. But I guess pride and hubris could be considered the same thing. Technically. Pride and hubris are not too far apart. Avarice is the same as greed. The rest of them are exactly the same. Hubris is the only one that's named something different. But at the same time, it's like the same thing. Even if I wanted to say like pride is significantly shorter than hubris, so it's not like it's not as long as this thing. This one has to be the easiest one. How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. 8 letters. What about punishment? Is punishment 8 letters? Punishment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not. I don't even know if the appropriate letters are there. So it doesn't make sense to think about it that way. But it feels like maybe trying to figure out what the paintings are trying to say might be a better way than to just try to, you know? Rexy, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. So complaining about waking up in the morning. Hubris and pride are basically the same thing. Yeah, it's the 7 deadly sins. It would be stupid, but the word deadly? deadly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not 8. Infinity? Infinity. That is 8 letters. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's see if the letters match. For infinity, it does not seem like they do. So it's probably not a good idea to try and do it that way either. It's just that it's gonna take so long. And it feels like the paintings are trying to get you to figure it out even without letters. Like, what is this? Actual objective. Genu very. Like, my first instinct is that it's a distraction because, like, the eyes are looking anywhere but the actual objective. And the fact that this thing is positioned here, so it's like temptation, you know? No. Distraction? Distract? No? Focused? Unfocused? How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 letters. Hey, remember when I said it was gonna be a quick run? Why didn't you guys stop me? You should have stopped me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, here goes. CSV. CSV. PFR. PFR. LH. LH. Okay. Here goes the entire rest of my afternoon. At least I'm not as rushed as I was before because I already posted the thing. Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you? Welcome to, are you good with letter puzzles? With, I don't know how the specific puzzle is called when you have letters and you have to order them in the right way. A-E-I. A-E-I. O-U-H. O-U-H. L-R. Okay. R-P-G-A. R-P-G-A. O-C-M. O-C-M. T. My problem is I really wish... Anagrams! Anagrams. E-I-U. My problem is... I really wish I could just stop the stream, figure this out on my own, and then come back to it. But it took me this long to get to this room. I don't know if I'll find it again. S-T-R. S-T-R. D-L. Okay. A-E-I-U. A-E-I-U. T-R-L-H. T-R-L-H. H-L-T-N. H-L-T-N. R-S-E-Z. R-S-E-Z. Z. I'm telling you right now that C makes me think that it has to be used because C is such a rare letter to include. D, E, R, N, D, E, R, N. But then again, that could be a perfect red herring. Y, S, G, H. Y, S, G, H. Could it even be Z? Because how many letters have a Z as the second to last fucking letter of the word? That makes no sense, right? Looking at the table that I have, I wish I could just immediately take a picture and post it on the Discord, and I think I will. I think I will. I want your help to solve this. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Boom. Picture taken. I'm gonna post it in the Discord right now. And you guys are free to help me figure it out. This is now our game. This is now our run. This is now our mansion. Not really. It's still mine. But, you know, you get a whole pass. If you help me figure it out. If you help me figure it out, you get one whole pass. There, I posted it in games. Plaza? Rockhouse only now! Plaza's too short, sadly, though. Okay, so what could this be? Actual objective, and people are looking at something that looks like January. But what the fuck does January mean? I keep thinking of like lie, distraction. Could it be shatter? Soviet anthem plays? Indeed. The worst part is, will it tell me if a thing is correct? Or will I have to solve all of them and only then I'll know? So, shatter is an actual word. I found an actual word. Does that mean anything? Probably not. How many actual words can I find in here? I guess is the what my brain has turned to. Very actual objective. Actual objective. Actual objective. Eyes. Eyes on the prize? Keep your eyes on the prize or something? But that doesn't really... This one is fucking obtuse. Like, this entire room is fucking obtuse. I wanna put all of them in there. You know what? I'm gonna put all of them in there. I'm gonna take another picture of the other one, of the red one, and I'm gonna post it as well. And we're gonna see how much can we gather together. This one is worse because I still didn't know exactly what I was doing. So this one is less this one is less tidy. This one's a little bit you know, a little bit less tidy. Okay, I'll do the next one. Exactly. You should stop writing them down and try to solve them. Yes, but what if I can solve this one, for example, but not the other ones? Okay. I see what you did there. It's a veritable. Veritable! I know that word. I don't know what it means. No, it doesn't fit. Does it? Veritable. Damn it! It doesn't fit. So, if it's veritable, what does veritable mean? I'm gonna Google that word. I'm gonna Google the word veritable. 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 Meaning. Because I've heard that word. Being truly so-called real or genuine. Agreeable to truth or fact. Actual, real, true, genuine. True, real. Not counterfeit or copied. Okay, so. If it's veritable. Genuine bottle? Genuine fluid. Genuine water. Genuine. Genuine. The actual objective is over there. And this is a veritable... Genuine? What does that fucking mean? Oh, being English second language is a very big debuff here, isn't it? It means that something is essentially as described, if not literally. So it's supposedly truthful, right? Which is the 7th letter one? We don't know. The 7th letter one? This one is 7 letters. This one is 7 letters. The last letter could be D, E, R, N, Y, S, G, or H. It's on the disc. I've been putting it on the Discord. And I will continue putting them on the Discord. Because I want help. This is the kind of thing that I would love to figure out on my own. But I don't have the time. Genuine. Genuine. Wine. Genuine. Veritable. Veritable and genuine mean the same thing. Right? If genuine and veritable mean the same thing and they are both not at the actual objective, like, that's why I keep thinking, like, it has to be something related to distractions, lies, deceit. But it doesn't feel like any of those fit. Deceit. That's one letter too short. Deceit is one letter too short. Distraction is too long. No, it's too long. Anyone else get the feeling that we're slowly unraveling a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't matter? I think the moment we figure one of these fucking things out, the other ones should be easier to figure out. Because, like, for example, this one is like nails on an infinity symbol. A bunch of nails on an infinity symbol. It's like infinity has been stopped, has been stuck. Infinity has been nailed. Infinity has been controlled. There's a shark. There's the 7 deadly sins. But the boxes are empty. There's a monkey pelt. It's like... I don't know what any of it means. Veritable is the closest. Well, there's also that thick. Actual objective. Primary, maybe? Primary. Primary. Primary would fit, but... Yeah, no, I in the third slot. I swear to God, what the fuck is this thing? What the fuck is this thing? We have a genuine and veritable. something that is opposed to an actual objective. And it's not a distraction. Are there any synonyms for distraction? I'm gonna Google. Don't mind me. Distraction synonyms. Could it be realize? Realize. Because it has eyes. Could be? Real eyes? It could be realize. How the fuck did you come up with realize? I need to understand. I think it might be because it has a lot of eyes. And it's a Z at the... I told you that the Z was like too special to ignore. It was realize. Okay. So realize the stupidity of how that came to me. How did it come to me? How did it come to you? Genuine, veritable, actual, real eyes. The fact that I'm an English second language is going to fucking... It's... Oh, God! This is gonna take me forever! If that is realize... A bunch of eyes surrounding words for real. Real eyes. Not good for these. At least the only language I've ever spoken and I didn't even pick it up. Someone else said realize. Oh, this is not my forte. This is not my forte. Okay. This is floating. This is flying. This is red. This is red sky. This is red sky? This is horizon? No. You're thinking too literally. Okay. Think wordplays. I hate wordplay. That's the only... Not the only problem, but that's the other problem. The other problem is that I don't like wordplay. So I'm very much not used to thinking of wordplays. This one is... It's all red things in the cards, right? And they are mirrored, right? And they are mirrored, and they are floating in the sky, and they are red. Red dact. Renaissance. At least unreasonable hatred of plants has come back to bite her in the whatever lamias have. Where Nas would be. I normally say tail, but I've gotten so used to listening to human phrasings, idioms, that I normally also just say as. Red jacked. Red peak. Bind? Bold? Bold? Cannot be bold because it's one short. My issue was behind, but that stupid quote, real eyes, realize, real lies, popped into my mind when I saw the eyes. Hey, if only we had even more. Bound? Maybe it could be bound. But it's not. It's not because it didn't click. Oh! It's not bound! It's not bound. It's not bold. What's killing me is that K. That K is thin. The rest of the words are thick. So why is that one the odd one out of the bunch? And why is there a hand comet with manacles and a light reflecting and the reflection of the water. I hate thick, think. We can try think. Maybe? This one I haven't written the... It is think! It is think! What? Because the K is thin? Is that why you figured out it was think? What the fuck is the manacles then? That went a lot faster. It's a shorter word. Oh my god, it just gives me gems. It just gives me gems. We're still gonna do it because I don't want to, like, miss out. I don't want to miss out. So, okay, let me, oh, I cannot roll around all of them. I lost the chance to write that in my journal. I guess we started on the hardest one. I don't know, there's still this one. This one is very, very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. I'm gonna run them from H to whatever just to find it later on my VOD to write it down on the journal proper. But I'm not gonna give you guys the square as I did before because I feel like it didn't really help. Have we gone through them? Have we gone through all of them? I think so. Okay. From F to F. We're gonna see. From A to A. Did it help? Do you guys want it? Do you guys want the little square of letters? Of possible letters? Would it help? N to N. C to C. T to T. Okay. Painful is one too short. It helped, yeah. The important thing is to keep track of where the vowels are. Painful is... Okay. Perish. Could it be perish? Because the pelt, the shark, and the idea of nailing down infinity? Perish. No, it would be too short. We see pins, we see sins, we see a fin. Oh! Perish, torture? Perish, it definitely feels like it could be torture. It definitely feels like it could be perished. I think it has to do with death. We'll see if perish shows up. And I don't think it does. I think I'm gonna have to do a square. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I've already counted that. Come on, Ellie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have I mentioned that I fucking love this game? Like, this is... I know that it's like, oh, I'm struggling so much, I need to do it by committee. But, like, how cool is this kind of puzzle? How fucking cool is this kind of puzzle? You know? I'm doing my square. Don't mind me being in silence a little bit. I'm doing the square of letters to post it on the Discord. I think it's fun figuring stuff out together. I do think it's fun figuring stuff out together. So, R, T, D, G. R, T, D, G. H, L, M, N. H, L, M, N. R, Y, A, E, R Y A E I O U H. I O U H. N S O M. N S O M. R A U F. R A U F. I O U P. I O U P. G T A E. G T A E. Just have more. Just have, guys. R S T Z. R S T C. G L N O. G L N O. N L T A. N L T A. E I O H. E I O H. Come on! E D S T. E D S T. O L U C. O L U C. One more. Y H E Y H E. I should have done one more letter. S. N R K T. N R K T. Okay, taking a photo right now. Taking a photo right the hell now. My scribbling gets more and more uncomfortable and untidy the more I go. Wanna just be infinite? Infinite. We don't have the letters for infinite. We don't have the letters for infinite. Because there is no I at the start. In the first square, there is no I. Sin, fin, pin, skin, infinite, or infinity. There's no I. There's no I. Perish just want to short torture. Torture? T or tor. No, there's no U in the right spot. Made up number? What? What do you mean made up number? Huh? All of our brain cells are rubbing together. We could probably power the house. Let me tell you something. I'm no longer cold. And that's because of this. The sin bins are empty might be meaningful. There's never a U in the right spot. Never mind. Huh? The sins bins are empty. Yes, they are. But what would that mean? Virtue? Because nothing else about the picture says virtue. Like, that's the other thing. Like, nothing else about the picture says virtue. It also doesn't have a V, so there's no point to even think about that anymore. So, how do you know they're empty? You can't see inside them all the way. Good point. Have we solved the others? We're missing this one and this one. Which, again, is probably just gonna give me more gems. But it feels like if I don't solve it here, I'll never reach it again. It feels like I'll never reach it again, and it feels like I will have failed at gaming. What can I say? I'm accustomed to sin overflowing. Yeah, this feels weird for you, doesn't it? Too little sin. Too little sin. So the nails on the infinity are the thing that is really, really killing me. Cause like, what does it mean? Does it mean stopping the infinity? This seems like a kind of puzzle where the real rewards require you to do the whole thing and the gems are a trick. Maybe, honestly, you may be right about that as well. So we have the opposite of infinity is temporary, right? Like, it's not the opposite, but could something like temporary? Tempo. No, it couldn't. Sinfinity? Sinfinity? No S! Oh, no S in the beginning! Ugh. The sin on the floor. Like, something... I can think, like, could it be about time? About things being temporary? Don't have the letters at the end. Don't have them at the start, either. We don't have them at the start. But something that's constantly moving, for example. Except this is stopped because of the nails. All of the nails have to mean that this is stopped. It's not something that's constant. It's something that's... Like, what is the opposite of constant? I'm gonna Google that. Constant? Constant opposite. Antonym. Opposite. Antonym. No P for time loop. Oh, that would have been a good one. That would have been a good one. What's the opposite of constant? Continual, non-stop, perpetual, regular. Perpetual? Perpetual? But that would be for endings? No, there's no E at the start. I'm sorry, but can we see the other peak? I have an idea. Yes. Yes. Anything that might help. You can get. We have all of the squares. We do have all of the squares. We have this one, which is the shortest word that we have to figure out right now, which is 6 letters. And then we have the other one, which is 8 letters. And long as fuck. 8 letters. Granted, more letters doesn't make it more difficult. It just makes it more annoying to write down. And I've already done that. Where in those 6 do you have R's? We have R's in the last one. And the previous to last one. And in the third one. So 3. Actually, in the second one, too. 2, 3, 5, and 6 have R's. And this is... I keep thinking, like, all of this is red, right? All of this is red. All of this is together. All of this is floating. All of this is mirrored. Except for the P. One of them is exactly the same as the other one, but with an added P, and I don't know what that means. It's like a ponder? What does... I understand what ponder means as a verb, but what would that mean? Like, what? How is the image? How? It could be, if it is. I'm gonna ask you to explain how you got to it. What the fuck? Bro? What does under mean? Why? Ponder just means to think on something. red? Why the items are red? I'm thinking of the theme of thinking words. But these words are not thinking, they're just red. P on the red? P on the... P on the R? That I don't... I don't get it. I don't get it. This is not for me. If that was P on the R and this was think, because the K is thin, that converse's last one has to be a thinky word. Yeah, obviously. All of them have to be thinky words, but they're not like they don't match my type of lateral thinking. My lateral thinking is like, oh, if the infinity is nailed down, that means it has to be like stopped, which means like it has to be the opposite of eternal or the opposite of constant. It has to be like temporary or relenting or stopped in some way or shape or form, you know? Completed, ceasing, intermittent, interrupted, temporary, stopping. Pin, paint, pain, fin, spin. All of those are so short. All of those are so short. It has to be long as well. I'm just going over themes. The scenes is the thing that catches my attention the most. No, that's a lie. The infinity is. But aside from the infinity... Thoughts? Where do you have an in there? I don't. Thoughts? Could it be thoughts? Let me look at the letter square. Thoughts? It matches to think forever. And what about the sins? And what about the skin of the monkey? It could be thoughts. It fits. How to write thoughts? Me not knowing how to write. That's another problem with this, huh? It is not thoughts. It is not thoughts. Oh my god, how is it already been 3 hours? How has it already been 3 hours? Because of this fucking puzzle, that's why. I'm just getting out of work and I'm trying to think it out myself. Couldn't fully think while at work. Understandable. I can't even fully think and this is all I'm doing right now. Could be a red herring? What could be a red herring? Pin, infinity, fin, sin. In. You could make an in at the exact middle of the word. But nowhere else. So in the letters 4 and 5, that's the only place where you could put an in. What's that little thing next to the painting? It's the plague, but it only says that it's like oil on canvas and it says the name of the painter, which is what all of them said. BRB googling blue Magic the Gathering cards. Do you think that could work? And a bear pelt? I think it's a monkey pelt. Because it's the long tail is very monkey. Pin, infinity, fin, sin. Nails though? Monkey, pelt, skin, I guess? I guess it could be skin. How many letters does it need to be? It needs to be 8 letters. Maybe it is supposed to be an 8? But how would that change if it was an 8? I I understand the idea of it having an in, because you could have like sin, skin, infinity, fin, pin, although it feels more like it's a nail. Pinfinity? No, no P at the start. I understand the idea of having in. I can't think of anything for 8. I don't think it is 8. I think it's got to be... trapped. Does it fit? No, right? Trap. No. Trapped doesn't work. But this is all very trap related. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you see what I see. Ruminate. 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 That is also something that's very... No, shut up. No. No! I'm trying to change this one. Thank you very... It could be. I also don't quite know what ruminate means, by the way. It's like something that you're like stuck in your head, right? To ruminate something? This is both one of my favorite rooms and one of my least favorite rooms in the whole game. And that's strictly because of the fact that I'm streaming. Oh, it's only 1M, right? Oh, come on. This is strictly because of the fact that I'm streaming, that I feel like I have to solve it fast. That it's like very stressful. But aside from that, this room is so smart. And so like, such a fun concept. My mouse is a little bit stuck right now. I don't understand what's happening. I think you guys have to be right. Yeah, it's ruminate. And I almost can get it. Almost. But I also don't quite know what ruminate means. Oh. Presumably will unlock room 8. The fuck is room 8? I'm going to be so upset but so proud of them if they actually were that much of an asshole. It is ruminate, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. What does ruminate mean? The way that I use that word, or the way that I see that word, it's like you're stuck in your own thoughts. You're stuck thinking of something over and over again. Like that's what, to me, it means. Room in 8? It's an 8 in a room? Oh no! Glad to learn ruminate is even a word now. Thanks for that, officer! Anyways, we have room 8. We have the key for room 8. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? I have only one key. I have to be smart about it. Maybe I'll go down and try to find the armory and more keys. Because at the end of the day, I don't even remember what we were doing. We spent at least half an hour in this one room. I don't remember what we were doing. But I know I have a shovel. And the option of having the armory, if I do it right. Okay, let's do... I never thought I would say this, and this is never gonna come out of my mouth again, but let's do something easier and less stressful, like math! Let's do something easier and less stressful, like math! Now you just have to find room 8 and then get the gallery again. I know. I know. Officer confirmed on Mega Brain of the Pit. Nyx, officer... And who else realized the thing? You wanted to be at rank 8 for whatever reason. Yeah, to spawn the armory. Ruminate means to think about, to dwell on it. Yeah, so like you're stuck in your head thinking of the same thing, right? Sticking an 8 in there sideways so it looks like infinity. It's they're such trolls. I'm upset at them, but also proud of them. They're such trolls. This was a really good room, actually. It was a really good room. Don't thank me. Thank the JRPGs I played all day every weekend as a kid. Math or comfy space. Yeah, I never thought I would say this, but math is right now my comfy space. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 18 minus 12 is 6. Divided by 6 is 1. Times 2 is 2. 20 minus 3 is 17. Multiplied by 3? That makes no sense. 20 multiplied by 3 is 60. Minus... none of it makes sense for a number that would be on the darts. How do I order this mathematical equation? Yellow is minus... Oh, I forgot the 6! Of course, the 6 does make it fit. So if we have 20 minus 3 is 17. And then we also have it times 3, which is... I'm gonna write it down. So we have 20 plus 3 minus 3. 20 plus 3 minus 3 means nothing. So 20 times 3, 60 divided by 6, 10. I didn't need to write it down. I just need to think it out loud. I cannot believe I just enjoyed math. Ooh, key card. Well, hello. Key card. It's a good thing the math buttons, since these games aren't like Stellar Blades, you would have to Google them. That sounds like I would hate him. Indeed. That sounds like it's not something that I want. I want the armory. Can I try to get the armory? Oh, the pool. Nah. Let's get the dining room. Let's eat. Nom 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 nom. Have dinner. Thank you very much. In this, our fast run, we now have an extra however many steps. We have a shit ton of steps, and we don't have to worry about steps anymore. Code check. Do I have anything important to leave in the code check? I have the key 8. I'm gonna leave the key. I'm gonna leave that 8 key because there's no way I'm gonna get this anytime soon. Check item key 8. Whatever that is, it is now safe. And we can get it whenever like it comes to be important. Which is good. That's always good. Okay, now if I go to the foundation through the commissary, dig. Nothing of interest. Okay. Okay. Let's get nothing. Let's dig. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. You wanted to be at rank 8 to get the armory if at all possible. Sadly, so far, I have not gotten the armory. Is there any chance we're gonna make it to the antechamber? Should I go down and do the antechamber thing? I literally cannot even remember if I've done it already. There's a chance that I have. There's a chance that I actually have already done it. Okay, let's do the foyer. Let's do the foyer, I guess. The pool. tempting. But I don't have the gems, so... Too bad, so sad. I'm not even thinking anymore. This was supposed to be a quick run! This was supposed to be quick! There's a bedroom. And I'm getting myself locked out? No, I have the gallery out there. I still have the gallery up there. But hopefully, I can get... With any luck, I can get the armory. Because if it doesn't happen today, I need to make it to rank 8 every time I want to try and get the armory. Classroom, bunk room, storeroom. I guess I'll grab the storeroom since I ran out of gems. It would be very nice to have the armory right now. That's like my last saving grace of the day. The gallery was really exciting though. I was really excited. Okay, I'm gonna go back down. Try to spawn the armory that way. Like back down to the main hall. To the entrance of the house. And especially because I haven't been in there in a while. And there are some digging spots that I have not taken advantage of. Don't remember exactly where. But there are definitely some digging spots. Somewhere. So let's grab whatever's here. Oh, no! No! I cannot leave both the room 8 and the vault key in the code check. I cannot get both of them. Oh, man. Man. Ah. That's it? Only 3? Okay. Oh, man. They don't even really give you anything to work with. Here's some numbers and abstract non-mathematical symbols. Figure out what they mean. That sounds bad. I think one of them ended up being to add the numbers on the left, subtract the numbers on the right, and then multiply the result. Why the fuck would you put that in a game? That's not fun. Deponia's knock code was absolutely stupid. Deponia, I've heard about Deponia. You just had a paper with plus, minus, plus, and you had to work out yourself. You had to add or subtract the guy's knocks from your knocks? I've beaten the last stretch of the Deponia with walkthrough. I couldn't be arsed to work anything out anymore. That sounds so unfun. You should start everyone with this will be just a quick run. It seemed to be a trigger phrase for the universe. Stop. Was there a room 8 in the underground door section? No? Depends on what you mean by door section, I guess. Damn. Okay. Information that I've never had access to before. There's nothing here. What's the point of you? Oh, Morningstar can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning gain 1 star. No. Wait, let me see. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost for 1 room. 32 32 coins. 32 coins. Is that the axe for breaking down the doors? Oh! Oh! Is there an item here for breaking down the walls? Night shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip night shields to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. Are these permanent? They don't sound permanent. It sounds like I would lose them after this run, right? Nothing I can buy here. Nothing I can buy here. Nothing I can buy here. So it's either the shield, the axe that I cannot afford, or the morning star. But it doesn't seem... Axe said it was permanent. Yeah, but it's 32 coins and I don't have the money. Oh! Oh! Imagine dropping it on Passageway. Passageway, the vault, like all of those really expensive gems. Gem rooms. I think I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna try to get more money. Cause like, look at the benefit. It could be very beneficial. Oh, if I could get it. If I could get it. They sound permanently. We're gonna try to get at least one. If I can get the axe, I want the axe. If I can't, we're gonna get the others. The shield literally says 1 per day. I know, that's why. Okay, the gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. Okay, so this one, and this one, and this one are all in agreement. So they all could be, like, they can't all be true. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. If these are both true, then this is a lie. And if this is a lie, then that means they're in blue. So far, that's what I'm more inclined to say. Then this one, the gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box. They are either both true or both a lie. If these are both a lie, then this one has to be true, and they are in here. And if these are both... Sorry, what? If these ones are both a lie, this one has to be true, which means they're here. If these ones are both true, then this one is a lie, and they have to be here. Sadly, this is another 50-50. I looked it up. Do you want to know if they're permanent? Yeah, I would appreciate it. Before I commit my money that I don't even have. Oh, this is not 50-50. It could be black or it could be blue. This is a quick run. Quick run. Quick run. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Whoops, too bad. Quick run. Quick run. Quick run. Quick run. Quick run. Quickly, 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 quickly. Turnip. Nice. Thank you. Quickly. If I could get the vault, that would be fantastic. I would adore it if I could get the vault. But I can't. So, utility closet. Boop. They were obviously on the blue. They could have been in the blue or in the black, but also, I don't have time to think of this. I have the key card, so I don't need them to be off. Shield sounded single use. I don't like either of them because I'm trying to get, what, the vault? It would be nice to get the vault. Ooh, the freezer! I don't want the freezer. I fucked up with the freezer already. Fuck it! Let's get this one. Let's get this one and let's see... Banana. And let's see if I can get something interesting from here. I can get the sauna. Okay. Tomorrow you'll start with 20 extra steps. That's not bad. Workshop. Useless. Sauna. Fuck it. Alright. Quickly, quickly. Let's get the... Bonk room? Banana, banana. Nothing more. think nothing more. Right? Nothing more. Okay. Okay! That was kind of useless. I did get the sauna. And... 17 coins. 17 coins is very little. Let's go up again. I have 90 steps. I can go wherever I want. I can go wherever I want. Let's go up to the gallery. Now I have 5 keys, so I should be fine. From here? Yeah, I hate that I have to lose a coin to the chapel. But, like, what are you gonna do? You know, you do what you have to. Then, boudoir, foundation, commissary, den. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Quick. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Den. Right? Den. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Don't think. Shield Sun that still use Morgenstern, probably is just a sledgehammer plus axe might have been permanent. And the axe is the one that I want the most, but I cannot afford. Oh, master bedroom! I've never been in the master bedroom. Problem is that it completely stops my run over here. And I don't have the coins for it anyway, so... Gymnasium. I can lose 2. I can lose 2. That's fine. Oh, I don't need to! Because I turned the lights off! Yay! Gracious of finding items in green rooms. But I don't have the gems anyways, so might as well do the dark room. And fuck off right there. What I'm seeing online says that they're only active during your run, but it seems like they may appear in the shop afterwards. So I should try to get the 32. The problem is that I don't have the money. I just don't have the money. I just don't. Okay. I'm not gonna make it today. I'm not gonna make it today. Cause I need... Okay, I have that door open. Like, I can make it to that door. But that door is the door that you open through... Where's my note? That door is the door that you open through the secret garden. And the secret garden cannot spawn unless I spawn it right here in the top of the thing. While the one in the bottom requires a greenhouse, which I also don't have. So I think I'll use the boiler room. Because I'm trying to go for the Great Foyer. If I find the Great Foyer, not the Great Foyer, the Great Hall. If I find the Great Hall... Damn it. Like, actually fucking damn it, man. Man? Car keys. Car keys are gonna give me an item. Does it matter? Does it matter? This is not working on my favor. Ugh. And you never will? And I never will what? Enter to the master bedroom? I'm not sure about the rules. One of them has to be false, right? One of them has to be false. One of them has to be false. One of them has to be true. The other one is either true or false. You don't know. But one of them has to be false. One of them has to be true. That's the rules. Okay, where can I go? To the East Hall. Come on, man. Come on, man. I hate you. absolutely hate you. Can't get shit. I can try to go through the aquarium, but there's very little chances we'll get it. The aquarium would need to lend me into the secret garden, and that cannot happen if you don't have the key. That literally cannot happen if you don't have the key, so... Whoops. Runs over. I do feel like I did quite a few things today, though. The gallery was great. I guess we're gonna have to use the pump room. Not that we can actually use it. Can we? Let's try. It has enough energy to... We already have this ready. So it has enough energy to move things around. If I could move stuff to the reservoir, from the reservoir to the fountain, that would leave it practically empty. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Because this is already full. So let's try and put water in the fountain. Fountain is... Number 1 is going to either of the tanks. Nope. Nope. Do I remember how to use this? No. First you press the button. Then you give it a direction. Okay. That's doing something. But it's doing the wrong thing. Because I don't want it to do that. I want to take the water from the reservoir out. The reservoir is connected to pump 2. So wait, I do want that actually. I do want that actually, because I want the tanks to be as empty as possible so that I can put the water in the tanks. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Would be funny if lavatory had an upgrade. It would be great because right now it's useless. It's not bad, it's not good. It's literally just nothing. It literally just does nothing and I don't understand it. Like, what's the point of it? Gonna have to use her don't think cheer for something. I just want to not think. I just want to go faster, you know? Just want this to be like a faster-ish run. Hey, swap. I don't think I can... I don't think I can empty it out more than what I have already. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because I can put the fountain... I can put the water of the fountain... there. Okay, cool. Would be funny if lavatory had an upgrade. It doesn't apparently, but if you blow a shelter charge on lavatory, then it has 3 items instead of nothing. Oh, really? That actually, like, makes it exist for a reason. That actually makes it exist for a reason, because as it stands, it's like so useless. It doesn't even have a negative effect. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's your point? Okay, the fountain is now full. No more going in to the bottom of the boat from the fountain, but that's fine, because I always can make it to the foundation. From the foundation, I can make it to opening the antechamber. Alright! That's as empty as I can make it? No, that's not as empty as I can make it. I can still do this. Now the reservoir is fully empty. And since I have so many steps, I think I probably will go there. Greenhouse. Useful for absolutely fucking nothing. I cannot use this anyways. So literally the only thing I can do is this. Which, thanks for nothing, I guess. Yippee! Whoop-boo! There's nothing I can do here. A spyglass telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. This is the first time I've ever seen this item. What the fuck? What? This is the first time I've ever seen this. Oh, do I have a workshop? I don't think I do. Oh man, that's so sad. I wish I had a workshop. It would be nice. It would be nice to see it. Anyway, so we're gonna buy whatever weapon we can. We have 20 coins, but I think we have to go through the chapel, so we'll have 19 coins. Yeah, the only way to get out is through the chapel, sadly. So I think we're gonna go to... we're gonna go buy a weapon. And then we're gonna go check the reservoir now that it's empty. And then we're gonna finish the day. It took me so much longer than it should have. All of this took me so much longer than it should have. Where am I going? Jesus. Okay. Gallery, kennel, drawing room, den. Gallery, kennel, drawing room, den. Courtyard, commissary, foundation, courtyard, commissary, foundation. Just like the first two runs felt like they had been eternal. This run felt like it took 3 hours. This one run felt so long. My word. Okay, yeah, hallway, chapel. Get out here. Get out here. Get out here. And go to the armory. And hopefully the next time I'll have 32 fucking coins. Bella Slade, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You've been streaming for 3 hours? Yep, indeed. Okay, what can I afford? This one and this one. However, we've mentioned that they're probably per run. I'm gonna buy them just in case. We're gonna see what happens. Because officer said that they might show up in shops once I buy them. So we're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna hope for the best. Okay, so now we're gonna go again to the foundation. Check out the reservoir. See what we unlocked there. And... oh, that's cute. That's nice. That's useless. That is useless as hell. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. What's your point? What is your goddamn point? Okay, going down. Going down. The whole point is taking up space. Yeah, but it's not even like most red rooms have like a very negative consequence. The lavatory has nothing. It's just nothing. So much nothingness for no reason. We go through here. And this should be entirely fucking empty. Oh! What is that? What is that? They are all locked. Now, listen to me. Listen to me. I have 2 keys that I can do nothing about because my run is over. However, ooh, I have to get up there. I have to fill it up with a little bit more water. Ooh. Okay, now the question is, what if I use this and they give me items that I cannot use in the run? I'm gonna open one of them. Just one. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. Except it's fake. Because this is a red card. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I need to know desperately if all of these are permanent chests that once open are gonna remain open. Like that would change everything. I have one more key. Okay, let's use it here. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Do you have to come here with a shit ton of keys? Also, why is my morning star not doing anything? Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Okay, this is a fucking chest. So why are you not doing it? Hello? Clearly, it doesn't work for this ones. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. The thing is, this gotta stay open, right? If this resets every time that you come down here, that means that you need to be able to come down here with like 27 keys. Like, what? You don't even get them in the current run, much less future ones? I don't understand. A lockpicking set would be heaven. It would be helpful, but not heaven. It is a game full of puzzle chests. It's a fucking puzzle, okay? For a moment, I thought it was a giant cave full of puzzle chests and you were going to have to figure out which single chest has the reward. Guess what, baby? It says trunks and chests, and yet it doesn't. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. Because I could also go to the pump room and try to figure that out. But until I figure out the chests, I want them to stay there. I want them to still be here. I don't want to mess up with them. So, that's it for today. Oh my god, it's been so long. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's been so long. It's been too much. It was way too long, bro. Well, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I have new information to put in the journal, unlike last time. Last time, I felt like I didn't have any information to put in the journal. This time, I have a whole book of information. We did the gallery. That's really cool. Finally, skip the wrap up. I might, because it's way too fucking late. Like, it's way too we're coming up on the 4 hours, and I'm doing an endurance this Saturday, which is like my endurances are a minimum of 5 hours. So we are practically on an endurance right now. I'm not gonna skip the wrap up, but we're gonna make it like a super quick wrap up. So if you have a topic that you want to talk about in the wrap up, say it, and that's your topic. That's your one topic. We're doing one wrap-up topic at most. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I forgot to set up this chat, apparently. How did I forget to set up this chat? Alright. There we are. Okay, you have one topic for the wrap up. I'm gonna close it in like 5 minutes. Strong birthday week. I also wanna add more songs to my BPM list of songs for Friday, and unfortunately that does take quite a bit of work because you cannot just add them. You have to make sure that they have a consistent BPM. Then you have to rename them. Like you have to find the BPM so that you can name it and put the BPM in the title. But also, and most importantly, you have to cut it so that the music has no gaps in between. It has to be like you have to edit it a little bit, and it's not a lot of work, but it's enough that it takes more than just let me drop this song in there. You have to actually like tinker with it a bit. I'm sorry, Ellie, this is a trunk, not a chest. I am powerless. But it's supposed to. It's supposed to. Simultaneously a great and not so great run. I don't know, I feel like I got 2 or 3 rooms that I had never seen, which really helps in the directory. Remember, we were 10 rooms away from finishing the directory. And that also is a trophy. So, I want to get those. Also, I got the room 8 key, which we now have in the coat rack. We also got the safe for the office. We got the vault key, one of the 2 vault keys. We emptied out the reservoir. So at the end of the day, a lot happened. A lot did happen at the end of the day. Thick stream, very nice. It was a thick stream. It was thick. An extra hour and a half of gameplay. Usually you'd be wrapping up the wrap up about now. Yeah, we're gonna do 5 minutes wrap up. I have to leave. That was fun though, Willie. It was fun, but yeah, way too long. Way too long. Just today I was telling myself to sleep early and Elyssia says to stream till midnight. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that last. I had finished in the exact 2 hours. It was like perfect 2 hours. Topic, coming out with topics to delay Ellie longer. Not accepted. String theory, not accepted. Vacation plans, not yet. Too early to think about that. Robobean lets you just manually adjust BPM. Took me like an hour of fixing BPM time. In bullets per minute, you have to edit it outside of the game and then just make sure that it has the BPMs on the title. That's all. What's your endurance goal for Saturday? As far as hours, I don't normally have a goal. It's like I have the goal of completing the things in my list. That being said, the things in my list, I still have to figure out how to do. So that's another reason why I cannot stay for long, because there's 1 or 2 things that I have to figure out how I'm gonna like actually make them. And this is a bad habit that I have, announcing things or planning things before actually checking if I can make them. But you know. Think of it this way, if you'd cut it at the 2-hour mark, you would have missed all of that. What are the odds you had seen any of those rooms next time? I have to assume that it would be the exact same odds because like the program would have generated the exact same numbers regardless of the time and day. Personally, I feel like topic Elyssia fight out looking incredible because I didn't compliment it before because I look amazing. Oh, thank you! It took me so long to figure out how to paint a stupid crystal. So if you haven't seen that, I did do a crystal art fight cover thing that you are going to see in the thumbnail for the art fight stream. That I think I have one this week. Do I? No, I don't. Do I? Let me check my own social feed. No, I don't. Okay, so next week you're gonna see it again in the thumbnail for the art fight stream, and then the cake birthday art that I finished yesterday that I used for the announcement. That one I'm really happy with. But okay. We are going to end it here, guys. It's just a few minutes of wrap up because we all need the break. We all need to go. A lot of RNG systems work off of your system's clock, actually. Wait, really? That sucks. That sucks. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you for the help. Because without you, I would straight up never have finished the gallery. Like, that would not have happened for me. I swear to God, your presence was instrumental. So thank you, and thank you for coming. I hope you had fun. And I'll be here tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. What do I have tomorrow? Fuck, it's Spell World, isn't it? Oh, fuck, I have to grind. Oh. Anyways, goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Hope you have fun, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night and that you sleep very well. So don't forget to stretch, don't forget to drink plenty of water, try to eat nutritiously, and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others, okay? Take care, my Snake Shifters. Bye bye.